Hi there, I'm Peter, Managing Director of Glass Curtain. We're a Canadian manufacturer of fiberglass framed curtain wall systems for triple glazed applications. And today we're going to talk about being and becoming a glass curtain installation partner. Whether you're interested in becoming a glass curtain installation partner or you're a new member of our team already, you may have a few questions about our fiberglass frame systems. And so today we're going to cover the top 10 most frequently asked questions for new and prospective installation partners. Without further ado, let's get started. As a glass curtain installation partner, do you receive stock lengths of fiberglass material to fabricate yourselves, or do you receive KD or knockdown kits? So as a full service manufacturer, Glass Curtain offers fully engineered, fully fabricated knockdown kits. In order to streamline your workflow and ensure the highest level of quality and consistency from project to project, we handle all of the fabrication for you. Perhaps the biggest advantage of this to our installation partners is that it minimizes, if not eliminates, the capital cost investment for becoming a glass curtain installation partner, because in the shop, it reduces the need for additional ventilation, dust mitigation, PPE, and additional employee training. What's typically included in a glass curtain quote? We typically include a thermally broken fiberglass frame, painted, fiberglass pressure plates, aluminum snap caps, either anodized or painted, anchors, fasteners, spigots, spacers, any integrated operable vents, including any vent adapters, shop drawings and engineering stamped in Alberta. So if you have a project that is outside of Alberta or outside of the country for that matter, your local engineer will review and stamp the drawings. We also include freight to site and site supervision, though this list can vary from project to project. What isn't typically included in a glass curtain quote? Now, typically, we don't include IGUs, doors, door adapters, insulation, membrane tie-ins, flashings, ceilings, silicones, but all of these items are still available. So just let us know during tender if you'd like us to include these items in your quote. We're more than happy to make them available to you and your team. We can make it so that it's so simple that your installation crew just arrives on site ready to go. Hey Peter, you said site supervisors are included in your quotes. What do we need a site supervisor for? We've been installing stick-built curtain walls since before you were born. Aha, but you probably weren't installing curtain wall before my almost 92-year-old grandfather was born. He was designing and engineering stick-built curtain wall systems since pretty much anyone watching this video was born. And if there's anything he taught me, it's that attention to detail matters, particularly supervised attention to detail. So while our therm fiberglass framed curtain wall systems are designed to be as plug and play as possible, there are some important differences between the aluminum frame systems that you're used to already and our next generation fiberglass frame systems. So to get your installation crew up to speed, we send a very experienced and very patient site supervisor to make sure that you and your team are comfortable with the new material and the new system. This site supervisor is your personal educational resource. We'll stay with you on site from anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks or even 2 months, and they're there to make you look good. And who doesn't want to look good? So take advantage. Do you have assembly instructions? Yes, Glass Curtain will provide you with a glass curtain installation manual before you arrive on site. This is a living document that is constantly being updated with the best lessons learned from the field. We strongly recommend that your installation crew review this document before arriving on site. Of course, our site supervisor will be there with your team to make sure that this theoretical knowledge from the installation manual is turned into practical, hands-on knowledge on site. What's your product warranty? Our fiberglass mullion material is warranted for 5 years from bowing, twisting, or other manufacturer's defects. Longer warranties are of course available, and our painted finish is certified to AAMA 624-10 certification requirements. What are your payment terms? Feel free to check your glass curtain installation agreement for specifics, but our standard is net 30 days. Does Glass Curtain bid to general contractors directly? No. Glass Curtain bids directly through our installation partner network, not to the GCs. Does Glass Curtain bid to multiple installation partners on a given project? Glass Curtain reserves the right to bid to multiple installation partners on a given project, and depending on the project procurement, that may or may not be possible, but our aim is always to provide clients and architects with the most competitive pricing possible. In order to ensure fairness to our installation partners, Glass Curtain bids the same KD price to all of our installation partners for a given project. How can we sign a Glass Curtain installation agreement? Well, let's start with an email. My contact information is in the description below. We'll ask you some basic information and references so that we can do our due diligence. If everything looks to be in order, we'll send you an installation agreement for your review and signature. So there you have it, the 10 most frequently asked questions by new and prospective Glass Curtain installation partners. Feel free to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Glass Curtain, or through our website for our email, newsletter, and blogs. The links for all of this will be in the description below as well. That's all for now. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.